Yo, watch list going into Wednesday, June 26th. KTRA, nice bounce off these last few days of weakness. The dips are being soaked up so far. Prior resistance is still overhead. Any entry here I'd consider as a super early entry. I'd be waiting for the 30s to build, but still a key watch there. GovX got smoked today, especially into close. It was I go here, it was a nice little breakout, and I got hammered today, so not really watching that one anymore. MLGO broke that 15s, some overhead resistance, and once it kind of broke out, it pulled back. Not really my kind of trade. I like being able to get in for a trade and ride the trend when they're this much range back and forth throughout the day. Not usually my type. Nvidia, I ended up missing today. I was looking for that gap down washout, and right here at 4 a.m. it opened and never looked back. So hard for me to join trend when my risk is so far away. When I was looking for like a gap down into the 1 teens, and by the time it opens, it's already up here in the 120s where I would have been selling portion already. So unfortunately missed this one. Hindsight obviously could have been buying any dips, but that wasn't my plan going into the day. GOSS, if this thing goes red, I likely give it a shot. But ideally, I'd like one more day. It's gone now from 50 cents to $1.10. Hasn't really like sped up like crazy. Bit of exhaustion volume here into the high of day, and fairly weak close. If it goes red, I likely try it, but I'd like higher the better. BTDR, flag, pennant, whatever you want to call it, with these wicks starting to absorb volume a bit on the lighter side, but I like the daily chart pattern, so I likely play a 10-10 break for a swing trade, probably sell some into close, swing the rest kind of thing. It's got good proof of multi-day runs, so be a big picture setup there for me. Gardy was on watch for that 160s break, and basically got exactly what I was looking for. Parabolic into the 160s, pull back, consolidate, prove it wants to hold. The re-breakout and even dips here through the afternoon, holding over the 160s. Sweet move after hours. Really nice setup there. One that I would screenshot, annotate, and look for in the future. And NNE, there we go. We had it on watch here on this day, down in the 7s, 8s for a week open, and there was no way I was holding this thing into the 30s, not a chance. Crazy move. But now that this thing is starting to go parabolic, RSI in the 90s, hasn't gone red here in 3 days, volume starting to speed up, range expansion, and we got a bit of fail fall through momentum here into midday, so I'd be looking for pops into this 3260s, 33 range, where prior resistance became support, and then once it broke down, it had a nice flush. So I'd be looking for pops first that level, and then possible red move and a pullback here towards the mid to low 20s into the 4 EMA. I think that's about it. Those will be my main watches going into tomorrow. I like having a few more than just one or two, just in case something like Nvidia was my main watch today, and then end up missing it because I don't get the gap I want, so I end up not pushing too many buttons elsewhere. But when I've got a few more than one or two names, then if something doesn't open and gap according to plan, then I've got a few other ones that have potential opportunity. So yeah, I think that's about it, and I will see you guys in the room.